Welcome to the deep dive. We dig through the details to bring you the real insights.
Glad to be here.
Today, we're really diving headfirst into something huge. How artificial intelligence is, well, completely changing the game for making money online in 2025.
It really is. Forget the old side hustles. AI is different.
Yeah, fundamentally different.
And what's so interesting, I think, is how it's making passive income, much more achievable.
Right. It's not just for the tech experts anymore.
Exactly. It's opening doors for, well, pretty much anyone.
And we've got this great source guiding us today. It's called 21 AI Business Models to Make Passive Income Online in 2025, a step-by-step guide. You get the idea.
A bit of a mouthful, but descriptive.
Yeah. But think of it as your practical blueprint, your hands-on guide for using AI in this new landscape.
And our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear, right? We want to give you, the listener, real, actionable insights.
How you can actually use AI to build, hopefully, sustainable passive income streams this coming year.
We're trying to cut through the noise, demystify it a bit.
Definitely. And this guide covers a whole range of AI models, from content stuff to, like, automated services.
And the key things seem to be accessibility and scalability. That combo is powerful.
Okay, let's get into the real substance here, the shift itself.
All right, we're seeing AI move from being this, futuristic idea,
Sci-fi stuff.
pretty much, to becoming a practical tool, something you actually use day to day. It's changing how we work, how we live.
The numbers are pretty staggering, too. I saw this McKinsey report mentioned a 25% annual increase in AI adoption.
Yeah, year over year, it's accelerating.
And this stat blew my mind. Businesses using AI, seeing productivity boost up to 40%.
40%. That's not just tweaking efficiency, that's a major transformation in output.
Absolutely. So the takeaway seems to be, for 2025, using AI online isn't just an advantage.
No, it's becoming essential. Baseline, really. If you want to thrive, not just survive.
And not just for the big tech companies anymore.
Precisely. It's for everyone looking to build something online.
Okay, so if you're listening and thinking, right, passive income, AI, how? This guide points to an essential AI toolkit, the basics you'll need.
First up, and probably the most well-known now, is ChatGPT.
Right.
Think of it as your AI assistant for content and ideas. It can write, well, almost anything. Articles, emails.
Brainstorming too, right?
Absolutely. And the text sounds incredibly human.
The guide gives a good example, like just prompting it. Write 300 words on the benefits of meditation.
And poof, you've got a decent draft in seconds.
It's pretty wild.
And beyond just writing articles, it's great for sparking those passive income ideas themselves.
It's like asking it, give me 10 passive income ideas for 2025.
Exactly. See what it comes up with. It can be surprisingly creative.
Okay, tool number 2 in the kit, Canva.
Yeah.
Lots of people know Canva already.
Sure, the go-to for easy design. But the key now is its AI enhancements.
Right. So it's not just templates anymore.
No, it's smarter. AI features like background removal, suggesting layouts. It makes design much more effortless.
So even if you think I'm not a designer, you can still make good visuals.
That's the idea. It really lowers the barrier. Social media posts, YouTube thumbnails, logos, marketing stuff.
Very cool. Takes away that intimidation factor.
And the guide suggests combining tools, which is smart.
How so?
Like, use ChatGPT to write a great social media caption.
Okay.
And then pop over to Canva and use its AI to whip up a matching graphic. Streamlines the whole process.
Makes sense. Leverage each tool's strength. All right, third foundational tool, AI Builder. This one might be less familiar to some folks.
Possibly. It's part of Microsoft's Power Platform.
And the big deal is?
Essentially, it lets you build your own custom AI models to automate tasks. Things like analyzing data, processing forms, making predictions.
Without coding. That's the key part, right?
Exactly. No coding required. It's designed for business users, not necessarily developers.
Okay, that sounds powerful. What kind of examples did the guide give?
Things like automatically pulling data out of invoices or predicting customer behavior, like what they might buy next.
Wow, okay. So you could automate sorting customer emails? Or tracking sales trends?
Precisely. All that stuff that eats up time. AI Builder can help automate it, freeing you up.
Freeing you up to focus on the income generation part. Got it.
That's the goal.
Okay, so we've got the toolkit, ChatGPT, Canva, AI Builder. Now, how do you actually, get started, put it into action?
The guide proposes a really clear 4-step plan, which is helpful.
Good. Step 1.
Assess your goals. Sounds basic, but it's critical.
Clarity first. Makes sense.
You need to ask yourself some honest questions, like what's your actual target for monthly income?
Are you looking for, say, $500 extra, or is it more like $2,000 plus, maybe replacing a job eventually?
Right. And how much time can you realistically put in each week? Is it 5 hours or more like 20? Be honest with yourself.
And what about skills you already have? Writing, maybe marketing, just being organized.
Uh-huh. Lean into your strengths. That helps choose the right model later.
And one more, risk. How comfortable are you with risk?
Yeah. Are you leaning towards safer bets like content creation or maybe something potentially higher reward but higher risk, like AI trading?
Okay, so self-assessment first. Step 2.
Get familiar with those tools we just talked about. ChatGPT, Canva, AI Builder.
Familiar, not necessarily expert level right away.
Exactly. Just get comfortable, play around with them.
The guide has practical suggestions, right? Like actually sign up for ChatGPT.
Yeah, create an account, spend a couple of hours testing prompts, write a blog post draft, a sales email, brainstorm some business names. Just experiment.
And for Canva.
Sign up. Try designing something simple, a social media post, maybe a mock logo. Watch a quick 10-minute YouTube tutorial on its AI features.
Get a feel for it. And AI Builder.
Visit the Microsoft site, look for a free intro course or tutorial. Try building a super basic model, like one that sorts text into categories. Again, just dip your toes in.
Okay, assess goals, get comfy with tools.
Yeah.
Step 3.
Choose just 1 to 3 models to start with. Focus is key here.
Because the guide has 21 models, right?
Smart.
That could be overwhelming.
Totally. Trying to do everything at once is a recipe for, well, not getting anything done. So narrow it down.
How do you choose? What criteria?
The guide suggests looking at a few things. Market demand. Is there a real need for this? Like, niche websites or social media content seem hot right now.
Okay, what else?
Time commitment. How much upfront versus ongoing work is needed? Content creation might be more upfront, automated services, maybe less over time.
Investment.
Yep. Initial investment. Digital products might be low cost to start. AI trading could need more capital.
And matching it to you.
And your strengths. Play to what you're good at. Creative. Look at content. Analytical. Maybe data-driven models.
The guide gave an example, didn't it? Like a writer.
Yeah, a writer with maybe 5 hours a week could start with AI-generated blogs, that's model 1, and maybe creating digital products like ebooks or templates, model 5.
Got it. Focus on a few that fit. And the final step, step 4.
Follow the chapter-specific plans. The guide treats each model's chapter like a recipe.
Like a recipe. I like that. So follow the instructions.
Pretty much. Follow the steps laid out for the model you chose. Track your progress. Use a notebook, Trello, whatever works.
And be ready to adjust.
Absolutely. If something isn't working, maybe revisit the tools, find some online advice, tweak your approach. Setting small weekly goals helps too.
Like, figure out ChatGPT prompts by Wednesday.
Exactly. Keep moving forward.
Okay, so that's the startup plan. Now let's talk money. You're doing the work, you've picked a model.
Yeah.
How does it actually turn into income?
Yeah.
Monetization.
Right. Crucial step. The guide mentions a few key strategies here. One big one is diversification.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Basically, yes. Use multiple platforms if possible. Maybe combine a couple of the AI models. It builds resilience.
Smart.
And reinvesting.
Very important, especially early on. Take some of those initial profits and put them back into scaling the business.
Scaling, like outsourcing tasks.
Yeah.
Or maybe better tools. Marketing.
All the above. Anything that helps you grow efficiently.
And AI helps with the scaling itself, right? Automation. Definitely. AI can automate so many repetitive tasks. Content creation workflows, email marketing sequences, even basic customer support with chatbots.
Making it truly passive over time.
That's the aim. Building workflows that can grow without needing proportionally more of your direct input.
Things like batching tasks, using templates.
Working smarter, letting the systems and the AI do more of the heavy lifting.
So we've talked strategy, tools, getting started. Maybe we could touch on a couple of those specific models from the guide, just to make more concrete.
Sure, we sort of implied the first one already, AI-generated blogs.
Right, using ChatGPT for content.
Yeah, you create blog content for a specific niche. Then you monetize through ads or maybe affiliate links to products you recommend.
Or selling your own digital products related to the blog's topic.
Exactly. Lots of ways to monetize that content traffic.
Okay, what's another interesting one?
How about faceless YouTube channels? This one seems really popular.
Faceless, meaning you don't have to be on camera.
Precisely. That removes a big barrier for a lot of people.
I can see the appeal. So AI does the work.
pretty much handles the whole pipeline. AI for scripts, AI for voiceovers,
Yeah.
realistic sounding ones. Now AI assisting with editing, even AI creating the thumbnails.
Wow. What tools did the guide mention for that?
Let's see. ChatGPT for scripts, ElevenLabs for voice, Leonardo AI for visuals and thumbnails, CapCut for editing, and TubeBuddy for YouTube optimization.
A whole suite of AI tools just for that model shows how integrated it
It
is.
really does. Makes it very efficient.
Maybe one more, something different.
Okay, how about AI audiobook creation? Chapter 3 in the guide.
Audiobooks are huge right now.
Exactly. Demand is soaring. And again, AI makes creating them much more accessible.
So similar tools, ChatGPT for the text.
Yep, ChatGPT to write or adapt the content. Then ElevenLabs again for a natural-sounding narration. CapCut can handle the audio editing.
And then you put it on platforms like Audible.
Right, and the potential there is for long-term passive income from royalties. You create it once, and it can earn for years.
That sounds like a really solid passive model if you get it right.
It really illustrates the potential, doesn't it? How AI is opening up these avenues.
It truly is amazing just how much AI is unlocking these new ways to generate passive income, especially looking ahead to 2025.
It's a rapidly changing landscape.
Absolutely. And just to reiterate for everyone listening, what we've talked about today is really a starting point. It's based on the roadmap from this guide.
Think of it as a shortcut to getting informed, getting up to speed on what's possible.
And the really encouraging thing, I think, is that you don't need to be some kind of, deep tech expert.
Not at all. The tools we discussed, the strategies outlined, they provide a clear path, an accessible way in for you to start exploring.
So maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on.
Okay.
Which of those foundational tools we mentioned, ChatGPT, Canva, AI Builder, which one sparks your interest the most right now?
Good question.
And maybe link that to a goal. What's one small, achievable, passive income target you could set for yourself just to get started on this AI journey?
That first step is often the hardest, but maybe the most important.
Exactly. Just pick one tool, experiment a little. You might be really surprised at what you can actually start building.
Subscribe now.